Hello, it's me, Jack-a-Lopium. Welcome along. We're back looking at Eastern Era. I decided I'd make a start, but on the splash screen because I think we're going to need to check the version every time we do a new game session. Just because this game has had well, if it started at version 1.0.0, it's had 18 updates in less than 2 weeks. It's been about 10 days, I think, since the game launched, and we're up to 18, and they're all huge. They're all over a gig. So anyway, let's let's have a look. Yeah, basically what's happened is I started a new game. I wanted to kind of show off something that's slightly, a game file from a slightly newer version, but even this version is probably, well, I mean, it's well, I started this maybe 10 updates ago, so yeah, now we need to find, okay, my player character is now Joey the Demon. That is a character from an HK martial arts film. Let us know in the comments below if you recognize any of the martial arts films which I reference in these videos. It is one that I've already mentioned. What are we looking at? 4-1. Okay. And then 4-4. Also, you can see from the file names, I set up my sect as well. So there's me setting up the sect there. And here's me setting up the housing. So let's load this. I think it's okay. I did get an extra disciple like the last time. But I'll just cut out all of the load times. And then we'll rejoin. Also, the other thing is I've had to download a completely new method of... I've downloaded a whole new screen recorder. Just because, and it's happened to me in the past, but I'm going to just press pause it because I have loaded into this save before as well. When I've tried to do make a recording, and then I've had to stop because there's an update. I want to find people here's Joey. Okay, everybody's hungry. Fruit soup as well. The unfortunate thing is, I've got the unfortunate thing. I don't want to seem like somebody who's ungrateful, but when you get the rewards from the quests, and this was a quest reward, this fruit soup here, thing is everyone's gonna have to come down and friggin' just pick up this goddamn stuff down here. I don't know how to get it so that they move the quest rewards back to base. But anyway, let's have a look at our base. This is the new sect we're going to be looking at moving forward. Here's the farming area. The problem is, and I've set up the I'm going to pause it again. I wonder if that Okay, so yeah, this is where we've been having to fight. Why are you going this way? Okay, so I'm hoping Ying Su. Or maybe I just like fight all of this nonsense anyway. Someone arrived at the post station, so yeah, this is the quest system. Undraft. See if she'll go. I'm hoping that she can now avoid this area here, because obviously these guys are dangerous. I have set it up so that let's click into the not quest. Ranking is something I've not covered either. We're actually at 90th, so this is like a top 500, and it's to do with how much reputation we've got. So we're up for, I'm not sure if, I'm hoping we'll get these 2 sets of maybe, or does it just give you one of those? It gives you whichever one is the highest, but I don't think we've even got to. It says these rewards will come every 20 days. It's not allowing me to click in. I'm hoping she's going to come back with all of the... Look, there she goes. Oh, look, there's Qinghua as well. Ugh. But it looks like nobody else is going to wander into the animal place. But anyway, this is the new sect. It looks a bit like what we've been doing already. Like I say, this is a pretty standardized way that I like to start this. Everybody's still sleeping on a map. Ooh, now Joey the demon, or the demon Joey, is now running through. Okay, let's look at the sect anyway. It's the Holy Flame sect, which again is reference to another HK film, which I also love. We are now 41% of the way towards level 2, I guess, and we would need 500 reputation to head to level 2. Disciple limit +3. Disciple 6 of 4. What? Because obviously we've got 6 disciples, so does that just mean that we will get no further disciples until we've gone up to level 2 or higher? Possibly. Again, we're kind of in kind of unexplored territory, because this is completely different from what was going on in the demo. But yeah, this is the structure. So the demon Joey is me, is the master. We've got Ying Su, who is the elder of the outer disciples, and then we've got disciples below her. So outer disciples are just people who do not do the martial arts. If you think back to Amazing Cultivation Simulator, which we played on the channel, and I'm getting like an itch to play again, to be perfectly honest with you. I did stop playing because it was making my head explode. I realized it was too smart for me. The game is just too smart for me. But I'm tempted to play it again. And anyway, so we've got 3 martial artists. Anyway, there's me, there's the demon Joey at the top, then there's Lanku Lu, who's the elder of the inner disciples, and then there's Chin Kwai or Li Lanku. Yeah, Li Lanku. Let's start doing it that way around. So the demon Joey is me, Li Lanku is the elder, and then Chin Kwai. Another thing to look for as well is look at his costume. How cool is that? Basically the first this arrived in an update, but the handcraft and then master outfit over here, and then we had to burn 5 of our pages here to get this. But you don't have to pay for it out of resources. You just it's just something you can, it's just for looks. So that's something I purchased. We've still got 12 more pages. I am trying to get ahead with the pages. Yeah, like taming maybe, and then basic camp is 3. So furnaces, heaters, bricks. Hey, there's a recruitable there who's just come in. I thought that said Inglorious Bastards there. I was like, no, they're Italian. Inglorious Bastards are Italian. Ooh. We can now assign 3 people to attack. Let's do Shinkai as well, and then Li Lanku as well. So anyway, what your outers should be mostly building and mining. Oh god, here comes like some bandits. Oh boy. Oh boy. And that was one of my outers actually. Su Ying is actually one of my outers. So she killed a bandit, but she did get slightly injured. But why were we getting a bandit attack there? It didn't like tell us. Ugh. And then the other thing, yeah, it looks like she is bleeding. Yeah, she got a mild laceration on her arm there. I don't think she's in any danger, and we'll just leave her to sleep. There's these 2 guys. So where is that bugger Shinkai? Or Kwai Chen, I suppose. No, Chin Kwai, that's how we're doing it. So he's on his way now. I don't think he'll get attacked. Yeah, they're complaining about lack of clothing. Here they go. They're attacking this guy. Let's put it down to speed 1. It looks like one of our guys is already like dead. Is he dead? It looks like she's doing pretty good. Li Langhu. She's about to beat her first guy there. Of course, it's now 3 on 2. Okay, now it's 2 on 2. Oh no, Joey! The demon Joey is down. Okay, that didn't go well. Mind you, it's saying that, what the fudge? It says and win, but what the fudge? It says we can claim this stuff. Claim it. Do it. Sweet. We got something anyway. I think we got a bunch of these healing items here. Antidote Bomb, Sinew, Chi Heal. And yeah, Sparring Wins. See, they're just overrated. Self-proclaimed experts, even though he kind of like beat us up. I think we took quite a lot of injury. No, it's not showing. Oh, I mean, he's unconscious, I guess, but didn't lose any hit points there. So hopefully he'll just wake up. And yeah, everybody's kind of screwed in regards to food. But yeah, I have set it up so that we do have a bunch of stuff at a bunch of chairs and tables that we can eat at. I don't know when our crops will be ready to harvest. One thing I would say is mostly farming in kind of Western style colony builders. Farming is actually not something you do straight away. So things like, you know, Manor Lords and like Banished and like Farthest Frontier and all of that nonsense. You actually want to set up farming later on. But what I would say is in Eastern Era, I'd say just go with farming straight away. Set up your farm straight away. Because we're still days away from being able to harvest our stuff. Also, the other thing I do fancy changing is the training setups. I think I've set it up so that show skill XP tips. That's a new thing. If you can see, there is let's try and change that to fighting. Oh hey, look, that's so I've actually got my core disciples on a completely different schedule. So my outers are just working on the work schedule, and then my fighting guys, my inners, are all on this one where they get to train. They get to cultivate for the last 4 hours. However, I'm thinking we switch everybody over to the work schedule because we can't actually level up. We need an extra room, like a cultivation room with which to level up. We need to make a breakthrough, you know, like in cultivation games. However, to break through, we need an extra room. So this room over here, which was originally going to be like my storehouse here, or like my crafting room, I think has got to be the my breakthrough room. Okay, so they are working on that.
I've had it with them! I've had it with you! I've had it with all this! I want room service!